It is the most natural and normal thing in the world for human beings to want to know who they are and where they came from. And history can provide people of any age with a better sense of identity, and this includes our children. Our children have their own history in East Hampton, and today we're going to make a craft using a chain link timeline that can help them remember their own personal history. The idea of a timeline helps children visualize the events, and tying them together can bring the concepts to life. So from home, you're going to need a couple of items. You're going to need a few sheets of paper, scissors, tape or glue, and then crayons or markers. So what are we going to do? First, I took a sheet of paper and I cut it into even strips. And then I asked myself, you can ask your children, what are some events of their childhood that they would like to remember? And then they can write out the description of the event, the date, create an image of that event, and have it correlate back to the event that they mentioned. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the events that I chose from my childhood. So remember, each event gets its own strip of paper, and that's how we're going to make the chain link timeline. So this link represents when I was born, July 6th. I'm covering the year. My mom always tells this story about how when my grandma came to watch my older brother so that my mom could go to the hospital to deliver me, she said, "Oh, what a beautiful day for a ride." And meanwhile, my mom just wanted to get to the hospital quickly. So I drew a picture of my grandma in the car and a sunny day, the day I was born. When I was 4, we took a family trip to Canada, Canadian flag. I started elementary school when I was 5. That's my elementary school, orange brick building. Shortly thereafter, I broke my nose after I fell out of a tree playing with my friends. I'm okay. I didn't draw a picture, but I have a little scar that's still right there that you can see. I made my first Holy Communion. Drew a picture of that. We took a family trip to the Poconos and I learned how to jump off of a diving board. Those are the trees up in the Poconos. And you can include bits of your own personal or your kids' personal history and family history around East Hampton. Did you come to Mulford Farm as a family and visit? Or have you always walked past the East Hampton Library and stopped in for summer reading? Have you visited Clinton Academy to see any of our exhibits? You can always include bits from the town in that, and that's what makes our own personal histories so special, the individualization and things that you remember that will make your mark on your childhood. So after you've colored in all of your strips, you're going to take each one and take your tape and just make the links. So here's the one where I was born. Here's my family trip to Canada. Started elementary school. Fell out of a tree. Ate my communion. Went to the Poconos. And you can continue this with as many events as you and your children want to remember of your own personal history. And then you can hang it in their room, around your house, and always remember and reflect back on it. For more information about our upcoming events and programs, continue to visit our website at easthamptonhistory.org, and I look forward to seeing you soon.